Yeah. Nah, no profit. Yo, where you at? Where you at? My homie Lou on the mic. Them other hosts need to stop. They ain't doing it right. If you ain't turned into Lou, what you doing with your life? Conversation so sharp, it ain't your usual night. We got athletes, entrepreneurs, even celebrities. Politicians discuss nationwide discrepancies. Hardcore tackling issues in our community. Spreading our knowledge, creating an opportunity. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou. 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 Liteskin Lou. Liteskin Lou. Liteskin Lou.
Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Live with Liteskin Lou Show. I'm Liteskin Lou, and this young lady right to my left is the one, the only, the lovely Kiki. As you can see, the bottom of our screen, we got very, very special guests in the building. But before we get started, I want to thank our last week guests, Nasheed, Sugar She Smith, and Greg, Sharpshooter Outlaw, for stopping through. Thanks, guys. We want to thank you guys as well. So come through the door, hitting that like button, and if you're joining for the first time, hit the subscribe button. And let me introduce this guy. First up, this guy, this young man needs no introduction the world over. But guess what? We're going to give it to him anyway. This young man is a 3-time WBC Silver Champion. He has a main event fight March the 29th with Arthur Villanueva in Atlanta, Georgia. For a record of 18-2, 15 KOs, fighting out of Atlanta, Georgia, he is none other than Elijah, the Wolf Pierce. And the man to his right is Coach P, his father, his trainer. Welcome to the show, guys. We can't tell you how delighted we are to have you guys. Like you say, the fight is right around the corner, and you agreed to come and chop it up with us again, Elijah. Not one time, not two, but three. And we truly, truly grateful for that. We got so many questions right here, man. I know Kiki got the same. We're going to break this thing down like a shotgun, y'all. Let's just start this thing out with just tell people a little bit about yourself, Elijah.
Oh, well, I'm currently I'm 27 years old. Like you say, I'm 3-time WBC Silver Champ. About to be the next 122-pound champ. Champ of the world here soon. I'm getting ready to fight next Friday, March 29th, at the Overtime Elite Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out my promoters, Viva Promotions and Overtime Boxing. So, we're on that world title hunt. This has been a long time coming. I'm blessed to have my father here with me this episode, and we're just excited for what's to come. This has been a long journey. My father started me at 6 years old, and it's been a long, grueling, a hard road, and I'm just grateful to be here today. And have him still by my side. Pushing.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. So, Elijah, it's been a while, since you've been on the show. Can you let the people know what you've been up to since?
Oh, just grinding. That's it. Honestly, every fight has been a building block, and I've just continued to grow as a man along the way. I'm a father as well. I got a 7-year-old daughter. She's growing beautifully. I'm just every day I'm just looking to continue to excel and continue to, make my little stride on my little plan to get to the world, and that just starts with me putting in that hard work and dedication every day. Just every mile, every push up, every sit up, every punch on the bag, just a constant, consistent grind.
Okay. That's good. You always working hard. And I noticed this isn't boxing, but I noticed since you last were here, you've been working on some music.
Oh yeah. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
I'm an entertainer at the end of the day. You know, it's all coming. You know, I had to put a lot of my other goals and aspirations set aside because right now it's time to be focal on boxing. You know, I'm this close to a world title, and I refuse to let anything coincide with that at this time. You know, no, and that and me, even several things like women. I mean, I'm a hopeless romantic. You know, I love love. I love to date and all that stuff. I had to be able to take a back seat on that too. I mean, everything has to take a hold and be focal on boxing right now.
Yeah.
I
Because you
like
one fight away, right?
Man, what you say?
You one fight away from a title, world title,
Hey,
right?
yep, right there. I'm just I'm just counting down. I don't care whoever it is, whoever I need to beat, whoever they put in front of me. They all gotta go.
That's right.
that's right. Line them up like dominoes. I love it, man. I love it.
You see,
I,
that's why I got on them shirts. The home wreck. We still home wrecking.
That's
Home
right.
wreck world tour. It don't matter where
world
we
tour,
go,
baby.
who it is, or wherever we go.
Yeah, that's right. I want to bring your pops in a little bit. I want to bring in Coach P. I got a question for you, Coach P.
Yes.
What is it like having a young man like a young man like Elijah, the Wolf Pierce, great inside the ring and outside the ring? How does that make you feel as a father?
Well, of course, I'm very proud of him. Even as a little child, he was like a little magnet. He was like a little mini me. So, I was really proud of him. Uh, when he was about 4, don't tell nobody, but I used to ride him on my motorcycle. we, we, we used to hang. Uh, he always wanted to be around me all the time. Uh, when I was a little bit younger, and I had my hair, I looked like Blade.
Yeah, he told us that the last time.
And so he used to love watching Blade, and he told everybody his daddy was Blade or whatever. And I used to do martial arts, and that's where I kind of got all the concept of teaching him how to box. I wanted to spend some time with him, and so I didn't know how to fish. I didn't know how to hunt. I said, well, let me teach him how to fight, because that's something I did know how to do. And so that's where the journey started, and it kind of went from there. But I'm very proud of him. I love my son very much.
Yeah, I could see that when they we've been on me and Kiki, we've been all over the Instagram page. We know you better than you know yourself, Elijah. We know everything about you, champ.
I got you.
We know everything about you. But
Yeah.
the last time you was on, I think you since then you've changed, you're fighting under new management now. Viva Promotions. What's that like?
Oh, I mean, Viva, that's Sean Gibbons and his son. Well, it's primarily his son's promotion, but Sean Gibbons is also a part of it. And that, they're heading up Manny Pacquiao Promotions. So it's cool, man. I'm enjoying how things are going, and like I said, I'm being co-promoted between them and Overtime Boxing. So shout out to them. Overtime is great. I've always, ever since I first fought on their card last fight, when I was going against coincidentally I was actually going against Viva Promotions fighter Mike Plania. That was their fighter. So I ended up kind of replacing him or whatnot. But you know that's the game.
Mhm. Yeah. What went into making that move? Was it a reason you made the move, or what went in?
It's just more so, I know that they have the connections and the means of actually getting me those big fights that I've been craving and yearning for. I mean, nobody. Let's keep it all the way raw and honest. Nobody wants to fight me. No, nobody, especially at 122 pounds, 126 pounds. They do not want to fight me, and I don't care. Everybody, they can try to pop it like they want to. No, they don't want to fight me. I've been ducked by exclusively by a lot of the top fighters that a lot of these guys are favorited and they're heralded as top guys. They don't want that work with me, and so I have to do whatever is necessary to put myself as a mandatory so I can, they can't have nowhere to run.
Yeah.
That's right. Put that heat on their ass. You know how it is. Hey, Pops, you know how it is. You put that heat on their ass. You got to.
Ooh, one thing about Elijah, he gonna speak. He gonna speak the real. Speak how he feel.
Hey, that's how you do it. Keep
That's
it
why
real.
I like him. And like, you know what? You're not lying about, because when I first took notice of you, I was like, hold up, he fighting at 122. I was like, how is he making that weight? I said, if he able to make that weight, I said, man, it's gonna be trouble.
Trouble.
because the length, the size, the girth, all that matters, man. So when I saw him, I was like, damn. I was like, if he can squeeze down to 122, I said, them motherfuckers gonna be in trouble down there.
See, and that was a big thing. I never knew about none of this stuff late. I know I got a lot of flack at one point because of that. People were trying to say like, oh, because I was losing, that's why I went down and stuff. No, I went down because I should have been went down. I was like, it's unheard of nowadays. Let's keep it honest again, for people to fight at their natural weight.
Yeah, you was like
I fought at my
142 or
natural
something.
weight.
Yeah,
I did. I fought 130, 135, and walking around 142. I did it. And did I get any more credit for that? Did people big me up and say good job? No, they said I was trash. They tried to down talk me. So that's why I don't be wanting to hear none of that. At the end of the day, people love to back their favorite fighters. If their favorite fighter do it, they'll take a blind eye to it. So that's why I don't hear none of that stuff. If making weight is a skill, and
that's right.
I've gotten, I can make the weight. I can make 122. I could have been making 118 back then if I had known, and I for sure would have been a world champion at that point. But things happen for a reason. I'm here, and I'm grateful to be here, and I'm gonna stay here.
That's right. He here to stay. I want to go back a little bit, Elijah. I want to go back to 2019, September 28th. You lost your last loss to Suleiman Sagawa, guy we've interviewed multiple times. Since then, you've been on a 9-fight win streak. Tell the people out there what happened. You just came out and just bam, 9 straight. Tell the people out there what happened, man.
Okay, well, I mean, it's okay. Well, this basically in a nutshell. I had my first loss, 2018. Mm-hmm. I took about a year off. I called my dad one day. I was crying. I called him crying. Dad, I don't know what to do with my life. I was supposed to be undefeated. I was supposed to be the next Floyd. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do? I got a loss now. Son, he told me, son, just trust me. Come home. I got you. We gonna get us one more shot. And he set me up a fight. He set me up a fight with Lou DiBella's, one of Lou DiBella's top prospects. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking at him like, dang, Dad, you ain't gonna give me no tune up. You ain't gonna we ain't gonna warm up. He like, nah, you don't need it. You don't need no tune up. I'm telling you, just trust me, son. I got you. I would not let you. I wouldn't steer you wrong. I say, you know what? Of course, I trust you, Dad. I got you. We train hard every day. He told me to listen to him, do whatever he told me to do, and I knocked him out. I dropped him twice in the first round, finished him in the third. Boom, signed with Lou DiBella. Everything was great. I kind of reveled in it in a sense. Mm-hmm. Boom, here the devil started working again. I was married at the time. Me and my ex-wife, we ended up separating. Caused a lot of distraction at that time. A lot of distraction. And I just got unfocused, very unfocused, and I wasn't able to put all my affliction on boxing at that time. So
you did get sick too.
Oh well, yeah, I did, and I did get sick too. It was the worst training camp I've ever had in existence. Like, I mean,
it happens.
Literally, man. Me arguing every day, and then on top of that, I got the flu. So I was out for a week with the flu. Then as soon as I recovered from the flu, we trained for 2 days. Then I got the pink eye.
Wow.
Was out for another week. So then after that, then I just, I had to deal. I was out probably about a week and a half. So that whole time, we can't really do nothing. The only thing I could do was run. So I'm just running. We ain't doing nothing else.
No lifting,
So
no training, nothing.
Pink eye is very contagious.
Yes.
I don't know if you know. So
Yeah.
didn't nobody want to. We couldn't spar. We couldn't do anything because, and I didn't want to catch it either. So
yeah. So we was, and at this time, we really didn't. As far as we were told, we were told we couldn't get out of the fight. So
Wow.
I mean, I don't really know kind of what happened there, but we was told that. So of course, we followed suit. We ended up going through with the fight, and I was half of Elijah. I wasn't mentally all the way there, and I wasn't physically all the way there. So, but at the end of the day, we fought to a majority decision, and Sagawa, that loss. Sagawa, he knows he got away with murder on that fight because I tried to rematch him.
no,
We tried several times to rematch him, and he would not do it.
He overpriced. I do it for
$30,000.
He overpriced this one.
And that's just the truth. He, God, just the God honest truth. He did not want that smoke with me at 100% capacity at all. I would have knocked him out for sure. But it is what it is. Like I said, God has orchestrated all these things to teach me. I went through a lot of the hard lessons early, so I can only, although people like to doubt me because of the losses and everything else, it's only gonna make that story that much sweeter once I got that world title strap on my shoulder.
That's right, because Elijah, you remember I confessed on air because I felt some kind of way, Pops, because I didn't know who Elijah was, and I was honest about it. He had fought our guy Sweet Tay. I didn't even know who Elijah was, but after that, he put me on notice. He said, Liteskin Lou, you ain't doing your homework, Bama. You should have been doing more research. Yeah. And I told him, I said, look, I apologize. I said, look, I got to get better with myself. And we've been friends since then.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right.
I got Damon Nicholson is in here. He made a good point. He said, beauty is in the struggle. Keep Pops by your side always. Nobody wants you to win more.
No, that's a fact.
That's right. Damon
Nicholson, that is
brother.
a fact.
Yeah.
That is a fact. It really is.
And he got his father by his side.
I've always told him my goal in everything is for him to be better than me. That's my goal. Yes. Boxing, whatever he wants to do, I want him to be better than me. That's right. And that's all a father could ask for.
Yeah, that's right. That is right.
Yeah. So Elijah, let's talk about your last fight, August 4th, 2023, versus Mike Plania, 3rd round KO. We were so happy for you. We was around the house howling.
I was like this.
Yeah.
Making videos and stuff. So tell us about that fight. I know that was really exciting for you.
Oh yeah, I mean it was very nerve-wracking. I will say that, and everybody who has that was my first actual televised fight or majorly televised fight, it was on DAZN and everything. So of course, it was a lot of nerves that came with that. I always wanted my first, showing to be spectacular. So, and I did get the knockout. So I'm very proud of that. But at the same time, it hindered my performance slightly. A lot of people were saying, oh, well, he was beating you and you was getting beat up until you got lucky and knocked him out or whatever. But, people are always going to talk. People are always going to have something to say. At the end of the day, they don't even have no clue of the game plan. Really, my dad had told me to play possum.
Play possum. Yeah.
Yeah, he told me to let him kind of tire himself out. Let him, expend some of that extra energy or whatever. So I tried to kind of box and play around a little bit, just kind of move. And then he caught me with a good little shot in the second round. And I vividly remember the shot because it kind of wobbled me a little bit, kind of tried to get off. I was like, all right, that's enough of that. And I got pissed off after that. I was like, literally, I came back to the corner. I was like, Dad, can I go get his ass, please? And then he said, son,
Let
go
me off
get
the
him.
chain, Dad. Let me off
No,
the chain.
literally. And then he said, yep, it's time. Go ahead and press him.
Well,
And then,
the thing that I was wanting to do is make him feel like he had the upper hand. And that's what he done. So, because he was really forcing himself on in the beginning of the fight. Forward. And I said, let him keep thinking he's doing okay. He's going to get reckless. So I said, when I told him to go at it, I said, go start going at him now. What he's going to do, he's trying to regain control because he had control and he's going to lose it. He's going to try to regain control. Then he's going to start making a lot of mistakes because he's getting wild trying to gain control. And that's exactly what he done. And he shot him with a short tooth. We had been working on that all week.
Oh yeah, literally, we worked on that. The shot I knocked him out with, we worked on that the whole time we was together. And it worked flush.
I ain't gonna lie, Elijah. When I saw that shot, I was around the house trying to practice that shot, and I almost pulled my goddamn shoulder out. But that's a story for another day. Because man, hey, look, we was in here, man. Me and Kiki was sipping, man. We had the, we just had the momentum going because we interviewed you and we knew just having you on the show, man, how you was just so built up for the fight. So I went around the house in the mirror trying to do that shit, man. I almost pulled my goddamn shoulder out. But like I said, that's a story for another day, man. What I remember the most is how people was doubting you. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of doubting going on. So I said, you know what? I said, Elijah gonna eat this shit up and he gonna step up. He gonna show fortitude and he gonna get the guy up out of it. How did that make you feel knowing that you was doubted, man?
I've been doubted my whole boxing career. I come from Oklahoma City. I've been doubted my whole boxing career. Even in the amateurs, I came out the woodworks from the amateurs. And when I started beating people, they like, who this dude? Then that's when I was named Sweet Pea at that time. That's why everybody got hip to me. They like, oh, Sweet Pea. Hey, that kid Sweet Pea, he nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then I start earning my rank after that. So then when I turned pro, it was the same thing until I ended up getting my 2 losses. And it was the same thing then. He trash. Everybody wrote me off. Everybody thought I was gonna fall. But they didn't know that I'm a real wolf. This hunting lifestyle, it don't stop. Like I literally, I'm not stopping until I get mine. So I continue to persevere. I continue to keep pushing. And look where we at now. We on a, like you said, 9-fight winning streak, and we knocking on the door for a world title. And now, what's even more funny, a lot of the guys who was doing all that talking, they all begging for my limelight. They all trying to get where I'm at. They want to sit in my seat. They jealous of me.
Yeah, man, that's right.
Sorry.
Love it.
So let me ask you, when you just said you were Sweet Pea at first, so how did you get the name the Wolf? How did you turn over to the Wolf?
Oh, I just once I took that second loss, I did some real rehabilitation. I took about another 1.5 years off.
Okay.
And I just did some soul searching. I wanted to reinvent myself.
Okay.
But Sweet Pea, that was a big part of me though. So it was hard to let go. But I just felt like, and he used to talk about it all the time, like, that was your name. I gave you that name. We, it was something that we talked about a lot. But
Coach P.
It went together.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but I was just like, Dad, I gotta find my own way, man. I really need to reinvent myself. I really need to come out with something different. So, how I came up with it, the triple X's, they represent unpredictability. And I started kind of working on my style. Like he always gave me the foundation of the style that I've had, but I was able to use some of his background as a martial artist, and I started adding some different elements to it. And I just workshop myself. I just was hitting on the bag. I was shadow boxing. I was just working on different stuff, and I ended up kind of coming up with my own recipe. And I was like, then right from then on, the Wolf was born after that.
I like that name though, the Wolf. You got to get a name for your dad now to match that.
Man, that's Coach. That's Coach P, man. Everybody know him as Coach P.
I don't think that's going nowhere.
I know.
I don't think that's going to go nowhere.
Oh man.
I know with the Mike Plania fight, I know you won third round knockout. Was there any lessons though that you learned from that fight?
Um, I would say the biggest lesson was honestly it was kind of like no more self doubt after that. Like I had been there. I had once I experienced it and I had the moment. I was like, okay, this is just another fight. So that's why I'm just be on notice for this one. This one right here is y'all going to see y'all gonna see a different wolf on this one for sure. I just can't wait. I'm so excited about this one, about this fight, because literally this is the most confident I've ever been leading up into a fight. And not every fight is going to be a hard fight from this point on. I'm not fighting no more scrubs or no, I'm fighting former world title challengers and so on and so forth. But it's just the knowledge and IQ and the confidence that I continue to gain every training camp, every fight. It's doing what it needs to do.
That's right, man. It is, man. If y'all just getting in here, y'all better smash that like button, man. We in here chopping it up with Coach P. Elijah, the Wolf Purse, is in the building. He told us this is going to be a brand new Elijah, March 29th. He's the main event. He said he's going to put on the show in Atlanta, Georgia. So, man, let me tell you, I was watching your Instagram because that's what I do. We nosy like that. And I was seeing something where they was doing the punch count and you was putting together them punch combinations. Man, that thing was beautiful, man. Tell the people out there, man, about that punch combination you was putting together, man.
Oh man, like that's we actually we've been working on that as well. That's one of the focal points of me being here with my dad. Is he makes sure he likes to make sure that I have a high punch count. In Atlanta, that's where mainly majority of my team is. So I have a conditioning coach, I have a strength coach, I have an assistant trainer, I have a mid man, mid coach or whatever. So, but him being kind of obviously the head trainer, his overall job is to kind of make sure I'm sharp on everything, in the game plan or whatnot. So once I get with him, that's what we mainly work on, the game plan, and then obviously making sure my punch count is where it needs to be, and then we wreck house after that.
My game plan, and I'm gonna tell you, is to not ever leave a footprint. If you watch him, he'll never ever look the same.
Triple X.
So you'll never be able to figure him out. Because he changes up so much. We have so many avenues that we can go down. And so he never leaves the footprint. So how do you track somebody? How do the coaches, they'll study a film, they'll get confused trying to watch it because they'll see something on one and then they'll see something. That's what they look for. They look for patterns. And they won't be able to find one. And that's what I specialize in, not leaving patterns. So you ain't gonna never find a footprint where you can follow him.
I like that.
That's like I said. That's why I'm just to reiterate the triple X. That's why I spell it that way. People think this is not no gimmicky stuff or nothing that's being made just to be cool or that. This is everything that's organic about the wolf. It comes from that. This is all real. That's why. That's really why. Another reason why I changed my name, because I wanted to be something all the way authentic too. And not to say that Sweet Pea wasn't, but we all know there's a Sweet Pea already. Pernell Whitaker and everybody. And, there's a lot of people trying to kind of mimic that name. There's only one to WXXXLF.
That's right. That's right.
Unpredictable. And he will always be unpredictable. You'll never figure him out.
So Elijah, you're the main event, March 29th, overtime boxing, live on DAZN in Atlanta. You're a fight away from the world title. verse, and you're fighting Arthur Villanova. Is that how you say his name?
Villanueva.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Villanueva.
Villanova. And he's 35-4-1. What can we expect to see?
A early knockout for sure. that man going. That man. I'm sending that man to Planet Drew. He got to go. But first, he got to go to Soul Train first. I got to take him to Soul Train first.
Oh man, that's why I like this guy, man. I love it, man. He said he gonna take him dancing, then put him and lay him down, baby. Lay him down.
Yeah, because
That's
he
right.
got the moves, you know.
Yeah,
Nice little batch of milk and cookies on the side for him. Dude gotta go. He gotta go to bed. I mean, like this right here is going to be. I think this fight right here is going to be, kind of like I feel like my last fight was my coming out party, and I feel like this one right here, this is gonna be the one that let people know, okay, all right, the wolf, he here to stay. He ain't no gimmick. He ain't no one shot, one trick pony. You know what I'm saying? This will really let people know that I'm solidified.
That's right. That's right. And I'm glad you said the word solidified, because when you're solidified, that means that you're like the cream of the crop. And the more you go up, the more the target goes on your back. Coach P knows that. You knows that. So where are you with that? Like mentally, Elijah, like far as being the hunted to some degree. Because people coming for you.
I'm growing to really like it. In a kind of cynical kind of way. Like, I'm actually starting to like it. Because, like I said, a lot of the people who was hating on me, who was talking down on me, they want to be in my spot. They and I see it clear as day. Like, I mean, I got people calling me out. I got notable people who had more followers than me and stuff at one point. Now they all my fans now. You know, it's a part of the game. You know, when you continue to rise up, there's always gonna be people who's trying to pull you down. And at the end of the day, that's only solidifying my greatness once again. And I'm honestly using it as a proving grounds to tell kids and other young fighters, just because you get that loss, do not give up. Stay relentless at all times. And that's where that quote that I often use and I put on the back of my shirts a lot of the times. You know, no matter the conditions in the wilderness, a wolf will never eat grass. You know, I'm always going to continue to keep my eyes on the prize until I get that meal I've been looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to stop.
I like that. And that was one of my questions. You kind of answered it, because I had what advice would you give to a young up and coming fighter? So basically said,
like I said, stay relentless. You know, and he told me that quote, and it stuck with me ever since. Like, that's my favorite quote, and I always keep it in mind daily, even with my training. I'm like, I don't give a damn what it is. I don't care how I'm feeling. I don't care whatever I need to do to get through. I can't stop, because if I stop, then I've lost. But as long as I continue to keep going, I'll never lose.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm glad we talked about, because I've watched the interview. You said everybody's road to success is different. You like that really bothers you that when a fighter loses a fight or two, that they're cast off.
Yeah.
So I think your quote was that really bothers you. So
talk
a little bit about that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've always had a chip on my shoulder because of that. I mean, I don't think people can really understand I would say, like, the dramatic nature of that. Like, to really, people just throw you away like garbage. Like, they just, oh yeah, he ain't, oh, I can't do nothing with him. Oh, like, I can't get no big fights. Nobody wants to sign me. All this type of stuff, just because of me going through personal issues in life that everybody goes through, but just me not having them navigated in the most productive way that they would have liked me to have been, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, just it's just the circumstantial. And at the end of the day, I had to pay a heavy price for that too. And I'm I've been paying it ever since, and but like I said, it's fine because it made me into the man I am today. It made me more focused. It made me more dedicated to the craft, more disciplined, and I will be champ. It's inevitable. I'm gonna be champ. I've already set it in my mind. Like I said, my ultimate goal is to take care of my parents. I had seen my mom on here just a second ago. Shout out my mom. She does an excellent job. Yeah, oh yeah, there she go. Yep, she does an excellent job. She helps me with my daughter and everything. She's the best grandma. Shout out to my stepfather and co-manager. He's holding it down, doing his thing. And then of course, I got my dad right here, man. So it's like it's all a family structure with me. Family is everything. I've always been very family oriented. Shout out to my grandmother. Rest in peace. She was very, very big on family. Yes. So, I always keep that in my heart, and that's something that's always going to continue to be a part of me.
I like that, Kiki. I like that. Somebody said, "Daddy, how?" I like that. The notary lady. I like that. I like that. That's got some music in the ear right there. Daddy, how? Oh man, I love that.
It seems like you got a good support system too. That's very good.
The best. I can honestly say that. And shout out to my management, like I said as well. My manager, awesome dude, man. That's awesome. like a big brother to me. I mean, dude found me off the couch. I was on the couch. This is when I took that second loss. I was depressed. I didn't know what I was gonna do. This is when I was kind of, like I said, rehabilitating. He brought me back. He literally made a call to a friend of mine, one of my big homies, and asked if he knew me. Got in contact with me and was like, "Man, you're talented, dude. I can see all you need is a shot, and I'm here to give you that shot." And then boom, we took off ever since. Like I said, nine wins later, here we are.
All it takes is that one chance.
That's it.
One shot, man. It don't get no better. All the way now to being, I think you're ranked number 8.
Yeah, number 8 in the WBA, and then number 10 in all the other sanctioning bodies except for the WBC. But that's due to politics. But I'll be back. The WBC, we cool. We coming back on that.
They're gonna work it out. Now, I took the liberty of writing down some names in just the 122 division. You got the champ, of course, the Monster Inu, who you end up calling out.
Anywho, you talking about anywho?
Yeah,
anywho.
Well, I see that one coming. I saw that one coming. Cool Boy Steph, you got Goodman, you got Neri, you got Aline. Where do you think? Okay, they got you ranked at number 8, right? So, where do you think you personally rank among all of those guys?
I think I should be number 2, to be honest.
1.
I'm just saying.
He trying to be nice.
Yeah, I just said 2 until I beat him, because everybody want to D-Ride anyway so bad. Everybody,
I'll put it like this. I saw he fought to Paulus. I saw weaknesses.
Yeah, I am, but Dad, we gotta keep it being, because to an extent, he was like, when I brought it up. I remember I watched the Tapala's fight, and I called my dad. I was like, "Dad, I'm telling you, I will wash him. I will beat in the way. I'll put the balls on that boy." And he was kind of like, "Son, it's gonna be a hard." He was kind of like, "All right, son. You sure you're not just being a little emotional?" I said, "Dad, I'm telling you, watch the fight." Cause I think he just maybe I got off from work, or he got back from the gym, something like that, and he was like busy. And I was like, "Dad, watch the fight." He called me back. "Oh yeah, son, you got that. You got that." So I know what I see. He's a great fighter. I would never take that away and say he's not. He's done some great things, but it's all circumstantial on who you have to face. He has never faced nobody like me. He ain't never faced nobody as big, as agile, and as strong as me.
Yeah, I can vouch for that, because when I first saw it, I was like, damn, if he can carry that, it's gonna be trouble.
I'm telling you. And people gonna see. I can't wait. I know whoever bets on me anyway, because I know the odds gonna be stacked to get me. Somebody gonna be taking home some bank.
So you telling me?
Home some bank.
Yeah,
So Elijah, you telling me?
I'm not a betting man, but I bet on that one there.
That's what I can really say. So you telling me a light-skinned brother could come up? Is that what you telling me?
That's
I need to come up. That's all I'm saying.
man, like a parrot, man. Yeah. Like what you call them joints? Them things that float up. Nah, not a parachute. What you call it? Not a parachute.
A balloon?
Yeah, all them hot air balloons.
Hot air balloons.
Come up like a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You had some more names, didn't you, Lou? Did you say? Did you finish? I thought you had.
Yeah. I just named a few for him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I just named a few.
I think Juan had asked who you signed with. Are you signed with a promoter? But we answered. We talked about that, didn't we?
Yeah. Like
The
I said,
Viva
in overtime.
Yeah, in overtime. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's my man Juan Marshall, man. He been
covering
covering boxing.
Viva promotions.
Yeah, he been covering boxing for a minute.
It's going down. Now I'm that next star, man. At overtime, and they treat me very well too. You know, they're billing me. They see it too, and I'm grateful that they see the potential. I mean, a lot of people are getting hip to me now. You know, they're starting to really see that I am going to be the next world champ. You know, especially coming from Atlanta / Oklahoma, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They haven't had nobody since Holyfield. You know, to carry that weight. You know, Tank tried to come to my city, you know what I'm saying, try to do something, but you know how that go, you know what I'm saying? You ain't ready like that. Oh, that's my city.
I'm glad you brought that up, man, because I had that question a little further down. But guess what? Since you brought that up, I'm gonna ask a question about the Tank and you and Tank spawn, but I'm gonna come at it a different angle. It got my attention that you put the video out there. You said you just wanted to pay homage to the guy, and it went the other way. For you, stop me if I'm wrong, for you, it was more so like you was leveling up. So was that your mentality?
Absolutely. I mean, it like I don't. If you really look at the caption that I put when I originally posted it,
yes,
that's all. It was nothing but sincere regard to him for that. You know, there was never no malice. There was never no, oh yeah, I beat his ass. I did it. It was never none of that. I would say, man, this is the best sparring session I ever had. Oh man, he taught me so much. Cause he did. I mean, he gave me a lot of game. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna be one of them. I don't cap. Like, I'm not one of them liars. I've always been straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gave me great word, but at the same time, for him to try to act like I didn't give him that work, you know what I'm saying? Too, on top of that, that was a part that threw me left. Like, come on, bro. Like, you literally had to study our tape and come back stronger the next day.
Yeah,
and
I saw that.
Self-admittedly, and my mother is dead a witness. She was right there. He literally was like, bro, you good. I had to study the tape. And then because we sparred twice, and the second day, he was sharp. I ain't even gonna lie. He was super sharp that second. I could barely even hit him the second day. But he told me, he was like, yeah, bro, I had to study you. Like, you good. Like, you real good. And it was just like, okay, but now on the internet, you trying to pop it like I wasn't tagging your shit. Like, I wasn't popping your head back with right hooks, having you looking like a soccer bopper. Like, come on now. Like, that was to me was just, it was a testament to his character, but it doesn't take away from who he is as a fighter. He's a great fighter, and I'm always going to commend him on what he's done in the ring. Personal stuff, aside.
Yeah, I like that. That's what I liked about it. You showed grace under that, because you could have took it further, but you said, you know what, I learned from it, and I like what you captioned on it, man. It was a beautiful thing. So I hope both of you guys, like you said, he learned something from it and you did. And that's what sparring is about. And you also tapped into that. It's sparring. And Coach P, you can attest to that. It's just sparring, 100%. Man.
Yeah. And a lot of guys, they take it to the next level, like it's a boxing match. And people are working on things, so they're not, putting their, best foot forward. Just a lot of different things like that. People are pulling weight, all different kind of things. So it's hard to say that's the raw guy that you're actually gonna be fighting if you had to really fight him. So a lot of guys, they like one time, he pulled a lot of weight and he sparred a guy, and the guy kind of got a little better of him, and he was.
I think a phone call. Yeah, phone call coming in.
We can't hear. It got muted. That happens every time somebody gets a phone call.
Yeah, when they get a phone call, it comes across the screen. Yeah.
And then it mutes them when they come back.
Yeah. Go out and come back in. We'll bring you back in. Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna bring him back. Yeah, we having a little technical difficulties, y'all. Somebody trying to call the champ while he online, when he on live. Yeah, we're gonna bring him back in.
You want to ask him about the what he got in store for the what you called it?
Yeah. That was it.
So since y'all talking about that, you can go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thanks, Kiki. You keeping me in my pocket. Thank you.
Because the next couple questions I have is kind of off.
Okay. Yeah. Well, stay in that moment and then come right back.
In that moment. There we go.
Okay, y'all can hear us?
Yeah, very good. Okay. Somebody calling the champ while he on live. They ain't know he was live with
nobody called. It was one of them Amber alerts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, matter of fact, let me put it on do not disturb too. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So now, Elijah, you know me, I like showmanship, and that's why I like you, because you got a different tactic every way. And so me, I'm sitting back with my good popcorn, the fancy movie popcorn, and I'm gonna be sitting up there waiting for you to do something. So did you have anything special in mind for this one?
I always got a trick up my sleeve. I always got something planned. It's always gonna be a show whenever I step in. It's always gonna be a show. The dude, his name is King Arthur. So I gotta let the imagination do its thing.
Oh man.
It's only one king.
That's right.
That is King Wolf.
I like that.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see this.
If you feel like
I'm excited myself. I got a lot on this. This one probably gonna be one of the most grandiose, I would say. Honestly,
I think Tyler Perry gonna want to get this one here. Yeah. He gonna put this one on. He gonna make a movie out of this one here.
And he down in Atlanta too, so that's
you know what I'm saying.
So I gotta ask Pops. I gotta ask Pops. What you be thinking, man, when he doing all this stuff, man? What you be thinking, Pops?
Well, I think it's a good thing because he's no different than Michael Jackson. He's an entertainer. Boxing is an entertaining sport. People pay money to see it, to be entertained by. So if he wants to add a little extra little entertainment in there to give people something to look for, I'm all down for it. It's kind of funny to watch him, because I've always told him I really didn't want him to come off like the angry black man. I wanted him to be more of a, people champion, fun, just relax. Have some fun with all this stuff, man. Don't take it so serious,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He do be having to calm me down sometimes. Like I be like, like I said, that chip on my shoulder, man. I be ready to like really go off sometimes on people and ready to just like be that kind of. I be on my little Tyson Bob sometimes. All right. Oh, you want me to pull you wrong? All right, let go then. All right, you want that smoke? All right, you know what I'm saying? But he just be telling me, dog, chill, son. You chill. It's all good. Just let people see the good side of you and just have fun with it and all the you gonna prove it in the ring. Ain't no need to go about it that way.
That's right.
Elijah, that's your daughter Bella, right?
Girl, that's my baby
that's
girl.
Your daughter, right?
Daddy love you too, baby.
Yeah, baby girl in here. That's right.
One of the toughest whoopings to take is a whooping when somebody's smiling and nice about it.
Yes, killing them
Not
softly.
somebody got angry and mad or whatever you expected, but when somebody really nice and smiling and whooping your behind, that's the number one insult there.
I mean, kind of think about it too. Like when I told the dude, like I seen it in his face. When I told the dude the Happy Meal, and I said, "Dude, I'm about to knock all the happy out your ass," and I had heard up that Happy Meal, I seen it on his face, like the fight was won right there. It was over with. And
you had a
and so on and
walker.
so forth. Every gift, I pay attention to the expressions on their face, and they all defeated right then and there. The dude with the walker, the high heels, the thong, and this ain't gonna be no different.
How do you come up with this stuff?
Oh yeah, I'm a creative. I'm an entertainer. That's what I do.
I love it, man.
And when you fought Mike, you was a magician, right? You came out.
Oh yeah, I dressed up as a magician. Yeah, I had to let him know. I'm the magician. I was the one who was casting the spells up in there. It wasn't him.
But I think his name was Magic Mike.
Magic Mike.
Yeah, his name was Magic Mike. That's why I had to play into it.
Yeah.
Wow. Your daughter said, "Let's go, Daddy. Let's go."
I know.
She said, "This Bella."
I know she know how to work. She know how to work her phone good now.
Yeah.
Man.
Welcome to the show, Bella.
Huh?
She's 7.
7.
Okay, yeah. We enjoy looking at y'all pictures, going to the daddy-daughter dances and all that. I mean, I know you're a proud dad.
Absolutely.
And that's great. That's awesome.
I mean, I like I said, it just goes back to what I said about being family oriented. My relationships with my parents and just my family in general, it's everything to me. Like I said, my best friend, pretty much. I talk to him damn near every day, just about. Yeah. My mom talked like that. That's my partner. Like me and my mom, we like this. Like obviously, me and my daughter relationship. She's ever since she was born, I've had her right here. You know what I'm saying? Every day. Anybody who knows, they see me and my daughter. We always together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I took her with me to the gym. I took her with me everywhere. She was never without me. And, I just want to always kind of continue that. I believe family is most important.
Beautiful little girl. Do you think it's hard managing, the sport of boxing and fatherhood? How do you balance that? Is it hard?
I wouldn't say it's hard. I mean, because I am a single father. Mm-hmm. And so it can get a little difficult at times, but once again, that's kind of where that support system comes in. That I have a great support system. I couldn't thank like I said, thank my mother and my stepfather and my dad. I know for all they do, and they help in any means that that they can, and also my siblings, all my siblings, they're involved, with their kids and stuff, just being able to have her kick it with her cousins and all that stuff. Like, it's just, it all works. So I'm just grateful for that.
Yeah. Do you allow your daughter to come to your fights or not yet?
Oh yeah, she loved coming to my fights.
Oh, okay.
She loved coming to my fights.
Okay.
But, unfortunately, the overtime fights are 18 and up. So,
okay.
I haven't been able to bring her to the last one or this one, but
okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah,
she's gonna be front and center though in front of that TV though. I know that's for sure.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Howling like a wolf.
Yeah. Her little baby wolf shirt on.
That's right, Bella. We got your dad t-shirt on. We representing Elijah the Wolf Period. He's the home wrecker. That's right, man. Oh man, I'm just delighted to have this guy, man. Y'all just getting in here. Y'all better hit that like button, man. Y'all in here getting all this good content. Hey, Elijah, they be in here eating our food, man. They don't even be leaving no tip at the table, Joe. That's how I feel when they be in here and they don't hit the like button. Hit that like button.
Hey, man, hit that like button. Y'all have to see me after the show.
Yeah.
Hey, don't
right.
play with my people, Lou and Kiki. Now, come on now.
And they got a 2-for-1 today. They got Pops, Coach P in here today.
Yeah,
I'm
That name, Pop, what know the lady say? What was the name? Daddy Howard. That name
Daddy
is
Howard.
starting to grow on me, man.
Oh yeah, Daddy Al.
What's that?
Yeah, Daddy Al.
He's gonna keep the Coach P.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. So
Your Bella said, I see you with my dad's shirt on.
that's right. I'm gonna need a bigger size because, like I said, I've been on the steer, a couple extra push-ups in the
my
morning. You know, I'm
goodness.
starting to grow up out of this.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You almost about to get you some breasts.
Some
Yeah.
Your breasts.
This joint like a medium, man. Hey Kiki, you empty your gun. Kiki be having 1,000 questions.
Man.
You empty your gun, Kiki.
Oh, you know what I wanted to say real quick? So Elijah, I saw we were watching an interview the other day, and I saw you said you had planned to be a lawyer. I like that. I didn't know that. I used to want to be a lawyer too growing up. That's what I wanted to do as well.
Yeah. I was
shocked. I didn't know.
Yeah, I had an internship and everything, and I was very like, I've always kind of had been like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type of character. You know, I've always had different sides to me. Like, you know, I have a very intelligent side where I speak very fluently, and you know my vernacular is very high, and you know I just all used to kind of. A lot of people that haven't really seen that side of now that I'm an adult, I obviously showed up more now. But back then, you know, I kind of used to keep it a little more low and try to, fit in on the more little street tip or whatever. But, a little bit slang and lingo. But yeah, I was very much wanting to be a lawyer at one point. And I don't know, it just kind of, he kind of put it in my head. Pops kind of just put it in my head like, man, your potential with boxing is so high. And it didn't really set in until I remember I had a fight against a kid. I think he was a former like JO champion or something like that. He had a lot of high accolades in the amateurs. And I remember the first time I fought him, I lost to him. But then I came back and beat him. And I beat him convincingly too. And so I remember that was an eye opener for me. And I was like, okay, Dad, I think you might be right. I think I might need a box for real. Like, I'm getting good. And then it just kept going. Everybody who beat me, I always got them back. Yeah. And so it just grew my confidence. And it just was like, okay, yeah, you know what? I'm finna stick with boxing because I was elevating so fast. It only when I made it to my first nationals in 2013, it only took me a year to start placing.
That's fast, man.
Yeah, just a year to start playing, and all these guys think they had been national champs made a national, all types of stuff for years. Had been fighting the national since they was 8 and 9 years old and stuff. I had just came out the gate at 16, 17, and boom, I was already starting to make waves. So, it was just a testament to my talent. So then, and I'm just glad that my dad he nurtured it, and he just kept. Telling me, son, I'm telling you, box. You need to box. Don't let this slip. I'm telling you need to box. Yeah. And he just kept staying, and I was like,
because I could see it. I fought, so I could see the natural talent, the natural ability. Right. I didn't have to. It was almost like it was built into him. So it was a gift. A gift is something that God gives you that you don't have to work for. Right. And he didn't have to work for. He had quick reflexes. I'm like, people don't. You don't have this. And those are some of the things that I've seen. He was really fast. He had quick reflexes. His coordination was really good. And when he started punching, even at 6 years old, he was punching like a grown man. I said, "No, you supposed to."
It's like I know, kids
he was throwing them joints like this.
Bombs. Yeah, he throwing bombs, and I said, "Oh, hold up now. You know,
It was natural. It was meant to be.
Yeah.
and so I knew that it was a gift. It was a gift.
Okay. Coach P, do you coach anyone else or you just coaching your son?
Yes, I coach a guy by the name of David Perez. He's out of Tulsa.
Okay.
He's 9-0 right now.
Okay.
He's
My little
pretty
bro,
good.
Cholito.
I've trained some other people. He's not my first rodeo. I
Okay.
used to train
Okay.
a guy named Grady Brewer. He won that reality show, The Contender.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Yes.
was
Yes.
Yeah. I trained him for about five and a half years.
Nice.
Uh, I've trained a guy by the name of Tom Schoaf. He's bare knuckle. We fought for the bare knuckle world title last year.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I got a little how would you say? I guess
Like accolades.
accolades behind me. You know,
That's
so
nice.
ain't quite my first rodeo.
That's
He
nice.
got that flavor. He got that flavor,
Yeah.
Joe. Don't play with him, man. Coach P got that
Little bit.
flavor. Hey, Kiki, we gotta ask him about the what we talked about the with the kids and stuff.
Oh yeah, Elijah. I wanted to know. We saw you speaking with the kids and the other fighters and signing the gloves at the gym. I think
Yeah.
it's Malaysian boxing gym.
Yeah.
Yes. So I wanted to know like how important is giving back to you and how does it feel knowing that these kids look up to you?
Oh, it's extremely important. That's why there was no hesitation to do it once. Shout out to my guy TM. He's the video man. My video man in Oklahoma. He's the one who set it up and
Okay.
whatever, and told me to come through. But yeah, like I've always loved to be philanthropic. Like I've always wanted to be in that type of light. I want to be a people's champ. You know, I want the people to derive courage from me and strength and feel like, you know, if they're too weak to do something, you know, they can gain some strength from understanding my story and where I came from and how I built up and what, you know, and everything else. That's what it's all about is giving to the next generation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and why wouldn't I want to put myself in position to be one of those influences, you know? So it's everything to me. That's what the further I get in boxing, the more y'all will see it, the more frequent it will be. You know, and I really plan to do a whole lot more. I mean, there's never any, you know, I wouldn't say there's never any excuse to do more than I could be doing now. And I will say that, you know, because I'm planning on having some food drives and things like that. But of course, you know, I'm trying to kind of foundate some other stuff for myself currently. But yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of stuff that I really want to do. I really plan to be a pillar in my community.
Yeah. The kids seem to really take to you, and I think didn't you visit a kid in the hospital too or something? Did I see that?
Yeah. It's my little, basically like my little play nephew. Yeah, like all
Yeah.
those, you know, nieces and nephews. You know, I'm always. I do get love in the city sometimes too, and it's always great to reciprocate. You know, I love kids. Like I love kids.
Yeah.
I want more kids, but you know, we focus on boxing right now. Boxing,
Yeah, that's
that
right.
world title, my other kid right now. You know,
That's right. And
You know what I'm saying?
Kiki, man, she cried a drop of a dime, man. Elijah, we be watching TV, watch the movie.
Ever.
The minute they play that music, you know they play that music, right? And then they start
Yeah.
doing sad stuff. Man, Kiki be like this. And when it come on, I already be like this. Here you go. Here you get the tissue right here.
Nah, I feel it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
But no, I got one more question, Elijah. I'm gonna let you guys get out of here.
No problem.
How do you want to be remembered? When you 60, 65 years old, you on your way to the bingo game, whatever it is you do at the age of 60 with the knee-high socks on, with the whatever. How do you want to be remembered, man?
I mean, definitely you know, influential for sure. I mean, I mean, the best reference I can take is Muhammad Ali. I just feel like he was, he's always going to be my favorite fighter.
Yep.
He's always going to be that symbolic boxer, the one who to me, he's always going to be the face of boxing for me. I know there's a lot of argument about that, about who's the current face of boxing, all that stuff. Muhammad Ali's always going to be the face of boxing for me, just because of what he stood for, what he represented for the black community, and what he's done. You know what I'm saying? I love Floyd. I love Floyd. He was a master technician in what he done, but I will say, do I feel like Floyd has really used his influence to really help the community? I mean, it's not really for me to say, but I wouldn't really say so. I just don't really see any influence in that era. But to each his own. But so that's something that I care about, though. I want to be influential to my people, and I'm not saying I'm perfect. I do make my share of mistakes just like anybody else. Sometimes I may use the wrong choice of language, or I make other mistakes. I'm human at the end of the day, but my intent, nobody can ever take away the pure intent that I have in my heart. And that is to be righteous, be a good man, and show love to those who show love to me, and even those who show hate, I'm gonna show love to them too. And just overall give something good to the world. That's what we need. Where the world honestly needs healing, it needs love, and God is love.
All right, that's good daddy work right there.
That's daddy power work right there, man. I love it.
Yeah.
So I want you guys, Kiki, you done, baby?
Yeah.
Done? So Elijah, Coach P, aka Daddy How, we gonna add that in there before we get out of here. Any last words? I'll start with you, Elijah, and also tell everybody where they can find you at.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, everybody can find me on Instagram at Elijah_Pierce, on Twitter at WXXXLFIE, Wolfie. Just make sure y'all tune in March 29th. I'm going to put on the show. I'm putting the show in the show. It's going down. The hunt continues. This is what I live for. I love to put on the show for the crowd, and I guarantee y'all gonna get y'all money's worth come March 29th. That's a fact.
Got it.
And it's always a pleasure interviewing with y'all. Y'all practically family to me. And like I said, I love and appreciate you guys so much for having me on y'all platform. I thank y'all for allowing my father to come and interview me as well.
That's right.
It's always dope, man. We're gonna keep it going, and we're gonna we ain't stopping until we get to that world title.
That's right.
That's right.
And if anyone wants to get tickets, like say they're in the area or they're gonna come down, where can they get tickets for the fight? Do they still have tickets?
All the tickets are on the Overtime Boxing webpage.
Okay.
Yeah, or if they on my social media, they can click the link in my bio. I have the link to where they can get them. Also, if they want to purchase any merch, any of my shirts, like the ones you guys have on, or any of the other ones for this upcoming fight, I have a shirt for this upcoming fight as well. They can go on hoopfiends.com. That's HOOPFIENDS.com, or they can go on thehuntcontinues.com. That's affiliated with my new business. What I'm saying?
Right.
Wolf Entertainment LLC. I'm trying to bridge that gap. Make just put new in the game. You know what I'm saying? Being a promoter, doing all that. I'm trying to be him.
Sky's the limit, man.
Yeah.
You're very talented.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Kiki. Always love
dancing, singing, boxing, everything.
Yeah.
Hey, look, when I see him
Trade.
dancing, I was like, that boy good. Good.
You know what's funny too? This guy right here was a singer. Like, and I mean, dope. I mean, he was singing in the clubs. He was on this little Jodeci vibes, all that. Like, He used to do all that, and it's just funny how, like, you know, the what you call it, the branch don't fall far from the tree.
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah,
know,
'cause
I
that's what
picked
you're
up
doing.
a lot of stuff that he done.
Yeah,
Wow.
that showmanship.
But I
Wow,
want him
I
to be
love it.
better. I want him to be better.
Okay.
Right. Any last words, Coach P?
You know, I say this. It might be kind of offline, but there was an old song. I think back in the 70s. It's called "What the World Needs Now Is Love, Sweet Love."
Yes.
It's the only thing there's too little of. God is love. It says it in the Bible.
Yep.
So basically what it's saying is what the world needs now is God. And reach for him. That's all I can say. Reach for him.
Right. Great words, man. If y'all just getting here, we closing the show. Elijah the Wolf Pierce, Coach P, aka Daddy How. I'm gonna add that in there before we go. I just like that, and I hope tonight it grows on you, man, because I like that. Special shout out to the notary lady for putting that in there. Elijah, you know the drill. You've been on here. This is your third time. Always pass out flowers, man, because tomorrow is not promised to you. Yeah. I want to thank both of you guys for taking the time out, because March 29th is right around the corner, and Kiki reached out to Elijah, asked if you come in and chop it up, talk about his fight. Came right in. Class act. It's my first time talking to you, Coach P, but yes. I know that what you put in Elijah, you know, it's a beautiful thing. Your mom, Sabrina, y'all did a great job raising this young man. From the time we first interviewed him, nothing but beautiful things. And as time went on, you're propelling in boxing because you're supposed to. You know why? Because you're putting in the work. You don't get nothing in the sport of boxing without working your ass off. And I've seen that for the last 2 years. Continue to be great. Team Wolf, man, I wish we could make it down into the fight. We got prior engagements. But like you said, it's not going to be the last time we fight. One day, me and Liteskin Lou and the lovely Kiki gonna be front row there with that fight. I look forward to it. March 29th, go do your thing, man. We are truly grateful to have both of you guys on the show. And before you guys go, I gotta get a howl in, man. That's right. The call, if I'm ever in Atlanta and I get down there and be like this, I'm just gonna howl. And my wolves the dogs going to show up, man.
Come on now.
Yeah, that's right. Truly, truly grateful, man. Be great, March the 29th. Ladies and gentlemen, put that cheeseburger and the beers down, and y'all give it up for Coach P and Elijah the Wolf Pierce. And can't forget about baby Bella over there and Mom Sabrina. Thank you, guys.
No, that's true, too.
Mom, Sabrina said your mom's a dancer, though.
No, and honestly, like, it's crazy. Like, I never knew until I knew. Like, my dudes is actually like fire with the dancing. Like, and it's just crazy how like all this stuff just coincided with me. Like, that stuff is real like dope to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know if like it's just dope to like understand where you come from and be like, wow, like. My dad, he could fight. Oh, he could do turn flips. Oh, my mom, she could dance. Oh, she dressed, you know, where I get my style from. All that, you know, that type of stuff. And just seeing where you really come from. Like that's important. And me doing that with my own daughter, you know, I just seeing her grow and seeing her just blossom into the beautiful little girl she is. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about.
Yeah, she's beautiful too. You have a beautiful little girl.
That's right.
You got the people in the chat hollering.
Yeah, salute.
That's right, man. Even Kiki was howling that night. Hey, Elijah, we was in here twisted. I ain't even gonna lie. We was in here twisted, Joe. We was in here putting them back, Coach. And then as soon as you won, you went over there, was like, yeah. And I went up to the TV, was like, yeah. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do my howl because it don't sound like y'all. Y'all sound good. Mine is terrible.
It sound like a little
the last one too bad. It wasn't
that
too
last
bad. It just had at the end. At the end, it kind of turned to a little cat meow a little bit, but
Cat meow.
Oh man. But thank you, gentlemen, man. Go ahead and get back to work. If there's anything you need to post last minute or whatever, shoot it over to Kiki. We'll greatly appreciate putting it up there for you guys. And we'll definitely, man, we'll be in contact, man.
And we're gonna get down there to one of your fights. I promise you that.
I promise you that.
No, for sure. Like I said, that world title shot is coming. So, if anything, if to have y'all there, that would be a blessing. Like I said, y'all know it's all love. At all.
We would have been at this one, but they had already booked another fight. We're gonna be in Pennsylvania. So that's why. So everything
it's all good. Like I said, I ain't going nowhere. I'm here to stay. We getting that title real soon. So
we're gonna be there.
That's right. That's right. All right. Keep swinging, baby, and we'll talk to y'all later, man.
See you later.
Right, have a good one. All right.
All right, champ.
Peace.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. We love having you, and I love seeing both parents in here. Jesse. Yeah, Jesse said Jesse been in here.
Yeah, thank you. In here before the wolf came on.
Yeah, they was.
Yep,
yes, they was. Thank you,
everybody.
Yeah, if y'all just getting in here, man, hit the like button, and if you're new here for the first time, take the time to do the
that
hit
was
the subscribe button.
We got a treat with Pops with Coach P.
Yes, we did.
We didn't know about that.
Man, we got lobster with the steak. We ordered a steak dinner, and the waiter just brought out an extra lobster. I love that.
Yeah.
That's
right. And we apologize if y'all came in and we started late. We messed up with the times. Well, we didn't mess up with the times, but Elijah's training in Oklahoma now instead of Atlanta where he normally is. So the times was messed up. So it was really 7-something there. So he had forgotten. Then he didn't realize
thanks for bringing
he was
that
in
up.
Oklahoma. So that's how the times got messed up. So we started late. So we apologize for that.
That's right. Thank you.
Better late than never.
Yeah, and guess what? We was late, but we was right on time.
Exactly. And we got a treat. The 2-for-1.
Right. That's right. We got Coach P was in the building. We had Mama Sabrina. We had Baby Bella in here. Yeah. Man, we was just doing it up, man.
Look, we had 4 instead of 1.
Yep. 2 in the chat, 3 in the chat. Don't forget about Jesse. Jesse was in here. Mm-hmm. That's right. So yeah, man, another interview in the books with the Wolf, Elijah, Pierce. And I had to get that howl in there. I had to. I had my dogs. They
maybe
went right with me.
Better if I put my hand around my mouth. I don't know, but it just don't come out right when I do it.
Nah, you need to drink a ginger ale, then do it. How about that?
Nah. What's the stuff you drink and then be like, I'm great. And then you always talk about we be sipping shoot. I drink, I do a little sip and I be done.
That's what I'm saying, but you be gone. I take my sip and you take yours, you be done.
So we be knocking them back.
I was trying to give you some street cred, Kiki. You didn't mess that up. I was trying to give you some
me sound like a drunk.
No, it's not a drunk when you occasionally drink.
When what?
When you occasionally drink.
Okay.
A drunk is somebody that drinks every day.
I guess. Like, no, I'm playing.
I ain't having no drunk as a girlfriend. You got me twisted, Joe.
Yeah,
what Liteskin Lou looking like with a drunk female?
I ain't
Come
no
on, man.
drunk.
Yeah. What stood out to you since we in chopping it up? What stood out to you the most in this interview?
I don't know. It's always such a pleasure interviewing Elijah or having him in here. It's always such good vibes. So I'm just trying to think. And is Oklahoma considered South? Down South?
No, that's the Midwest.
Okay. Because he has like that Southern like style about him and vibe and just he's so nice.
Yeah, he moved. I think he moved to Atlanta when he was 5.
Yeah,
I think it was 5 or 6. He moved to Atlanta. If y'all still in here, if I'm wrong, let me know. But I think I've heard where he moved to Atlanta when he was like 5 or 6. Let's give it up for the chat.
I like how much he loves his family, his mom, dad, his daughter, and with us. We see them on the regular on Instagram and stuff, and just the love that he and his daughter have for each other and the time he spends with her. I just love seeing them together. He said, Bullish said Georgia style.
Yeah, my man Bullis in here. He down there. You down in Florida, right, Bullis? Yeah, that's my guy, man. Hope you doing good down there, champ.
And then no matter what, he doesn't get discouraged. People always doubt him or things like that, but he don't care. He gonna keep going. And like he said, like he's like one fight away from that world title.
That's right.
And you could doubt him, do whatever, but he gonna keep going. And then another point that he made is, and me and you talk about this all the time, how it's okay to lose, but people act like they can't lose. But then when you do lose, it's the backlash that you get from people, or like they just write you off, like you can't lose.
Right. And that's why
that's not cool.
Yeah, when he talked about it, I didn't want to jump the line, but I wanted to stay in that moment because I had a question about that. He was really pissed about that. He said that rubs him the wrong way because everybody's path is different. You know, you got these fighters that come out of the gate blazing. You know, they won Olympics, or they did good in the Olympics, and they come out blazing, and everybody think that's expected. No, sometimes that one fighter has to go through that journey and that experience, and then they're late bloomers. That's what we call them, late bloomers. Right. Elijah is, I would like to say, he was a late bloomer. Yep. So the chat was going, man. My man Prophet was in here. Everything. It was a full house today.
Yeah, it was. E Supreme.
Yeah.
Bullish said that he loved. Oh, Tiffany was in here too. Hey, Tiffany. Bullish said, yo, the intro song is good. He said, yo, the intro song is good, but you got to do another one and put Kiki in it.
All right. Bullish has spoken. He has spoken.
You know you already had that chorus for me.
Yep, Liteskin Lou and Kiki too. Hey, you remember I said that, Joe, Kiki? Y'all gotta follow me on this. Liteskin Lou and Kiki too. That's got a nice little ring to it, man. Come on, man.
Thanks, Jesse. We appreciate you. Thanks
truly
for tuning in.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I hope you hit the subscribe button and come back again next week, because we're gonna keep the ball rolling.
Yeah, make sure y'all, everybody in here, make sure y'all have liked this interview for tonight. Make sure that y'all have subscribed to the channel if you haven't already. What else? Make sure you following us on all our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Live with Liteskin Lou Show. What else? TikTok, Twitter. I think that's it. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, we got a special treat coming next week. We're gonna be on Tuesday. I think we're on Tuesday night, right, Lou?
Yeah.
We're on Tuesday night next week instead of Wednesday. We got a special treat. Another special treat coming next week.
That's right. And I forgot to look, Kiki. I just got a cash app from, let me see who that. Cash app for my little sister Tash. She said sent the $5 cash app. Thanks, little sis. We appreciate it.
No, we just got a cash app, not you.
I said we.
No, you said I just got a cash app.
Oh, we. No, I got it in my phone. It's for us. Let me rephrase that.
I'm letting it be known. We got a cash app. Bring that $5 right now.
Hey, look, what we gonna get with $5 between it? Come on now. Thanks, little sis. We appreciate it.
Your $5 is my $5, and my $5 is your $5.
And we got a cash out from Julius Peterson. Is that my father? That's top dog right there. Yeah. Special shout out to the Real Prophet. That's the guy, Bullis. That's the guy, the Real Prophet. That's who made the intro song. And that joint was fire.
That's right, Prophet. Ours. That's right. That's right.
Hey, Prophet, you about to start a ride over here, champ.
That's right, Prophet. You got it right. See, and look, and Tash, you usually put it on the computer. She gonna try to send it to the Cash App private.
Hold up. Hey,
you probably slick today. I'm gonna get you, Tash.
Nah, hold up. I messed that all up. That was January 14th from Tash. That was January 14th.
Oh my God. So you got money on January 14th and didn't tell me.
Yeah, whatever, man.
That's why you told on yourself. It's like, nah, I do remember her giving Cash App then.
Yeah, she did.
That's when we got those wings. So.
Yeah, Yeah, we rolled in DC and got a 10-piece wing with the Momo sauce. Yes, we did. But yeah, special shout out to Prophet, man. What's up, champ? How you doing, man? Let us know when you get a show, man. Me and Kiki, we'll pull up on you, champ. We will.
And then you gotta add the Kiki too. Say now.
Kiki too.
It sounds funny when you singing it though.
No, don't it? It's got a nice little ring to it.
But I know what you saying. He said most definitely he gonna let us know about the show.
Yeah, we'll pull up, champ. You support us, we support you, man. It's a two-way street, champ.
That's right.
It's a two-way street.
That's
I'm
right.
putting my cards together, man. We are truly blessed, Kiki. We was able to get Elijah on the show right before his main event fight, March the 29th in Atlanta. He's on a new promotion. He got he got sponsors. He got all that, man. I'm glad to see that.
He's sponsored by C4 Energy Drink, I believe.
C4 Energy Drink. And I'm glad to see a young man finally getting, his proper due. Because you don't play boxing, man. Boxing is fucking real. It's a real sport.
I can't wait to see what he got up his sleeve for the fight.
Man.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what he gonna wear, because that man, he be wearing them things, doing them costumes and just doing whatever. The walker, the Happy Meal. Oh man, that's funny.
Stay tuned. Get your fancy popcorn, get at the movie theater, and just sit back and watch the young man
Make
work.
sure y'all tune in next Friday, March 29th on DAZN. He is the main event.
That's right. And we get ready to close the show, man. It's we started a little late, so it is a little late.
Yeah, our prophet said, "Come through the stew." They can make a new one.
Yeah. And Sabrina said, "God is good. The hunt continues." That's right.
The hunt continues. That's right.
Look, y'all. Look, we don't just talk about it. We got merch.
We did about it.
That's right. We got merch. I might have to get a bigger shirt too. The starting to look small on it, but that's a story for another day.
You got a medium.
A medium one. Yeah. But no, we appreciate you guys for coming in. Like I said, we started late. Thank you guys for sticking around. We had the time differences of zones, but we finally got it done. And that's all that matters. Stay humble, stay hungry, and always live your life to the fullest, because tomorrow ain't promised to you. Thanks again. Hit the subscribe button and the like button on your way out, and we will see you guys next Tuesday at 8:30. Kiki gonna be putting stuff on our pages. Until then, y'all, we up out of here.
Peace.
Yeah. Nah, no profit. Yo, where you at? Where you at? My homie Lou on the mic. Them other hosts need to stop. They ain't doing it right. If you ain't turned in the loop, what you doing with your life? Conversation so sharp, it ain't your usual night. We got athletes, entrepreneurs, even celebrities. Politicians discuss nationwide discrepancies. Hardcore tackling issues in our community. Spreading our knowledge, creating an opportunity. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou.
Liteskin Lou. Liteskin Lou.